going to come out my zoom, and that's going to help a little bit with the picture. But yeah, look at that hot spot racing back up towards the 101 freeway, the southbound lanes. A couple more spot fires a little closer to us where those fire trucks are. And now it looks like at least the traffic is certainly slowed through that area. Can you imagine yourself driving down the 101 freeway, coming into the fire zone and having the fire breaching the freeway like that? It's unbelievable. Those flame lengths are huge, by the way. You can see the headlights there, how small they are compared to that hot spot. So very, very scary situation. In the dark, you're driving down the freeway there, and all of a sudden you got a spot fire that flares up right in front of you. What do you do? Certainly on the north side too. Let me come in there and look at that side. Northbound side, the fire is raging pretty hot there and intensely. Let me come out of my infrared for a second to look at the flame. A little bit of a different perspective with the normal lens instead of the infrared. You don't see as much of that heat signature coming off the hillside, but certainly that fire right against the freeway on both sides. And as comparison, I'll go back to the infrared to show you that. Again, look at that, the intensity of the heat coming off that hillside and impacting the freeway, really lighting it up there with the infrared. Okay, we'll do. Yeah, let's head that way. Well, we'll keep an eye on this 101 freeway and check conditions for drivers that are going both north and southbound. For the meantime, we're going to come back to more fire coverage here out towards the Santa Paula area. Going to come out of the infrared once again and look at the scene that we're going to actually fly towards the Santa Paula area. We do see some flame lengths out in that direction. That's been a stubborn area of fire for sure. We've seen fire move through these hills, and we don't really see a whole lot of activity in this center area right above the city of Ventura in those hills, although there's a lot of fire way up in the wilderness right up in this area. You can see and burning up into the forest there. So there is still fire activity there, but out towards Santa Paula, for sure, we continue to see these hot spots that continue to rage right in that area there. That's again along the 150, Highway 150. And we're going to move over there and take a peek at the situation that's unfolding. In the meantime, I was hearing about some evacuations they're talking about south of Foothill Road. That's the area in Ventura, city of Ventura. They're talking about evacuating a neighborhood off of Foothill Road and Wells Road. And now I'm hearing another report. There's a lot of reports coming into reports coming in about spot fires in the area of the city of Ventura along Foothill Road. I'll come away from the Santa Paula as we travel that way and show you what area we're talking about. one of the many homes that unfortunately have burned down in this area. You can see the gas main still burning there with a lot of embers. Now again, the firefighters out here are stretched really thin, not able to really put down a lot of the hot spots on these fires in these neighborhoods. And then as we see more fire crews basing in the neighborhoods here, keeping a watch on any hot spots that pick up into the brush around these homes. That's a big concern. You can see a couple of flashlights there in the back of that home. Fire crews down there making sure to put out those hot spots if they're able to get in there. What does that translate to, Alec? What does that mean for wind speed? Okay, wow. So I'm talking to my pilot, Alex Street, who's telling me that we have about a 40-knot headwind that we're battling against. And you said about, what are we doing, about 70? We're doing about 70 miles an hour over the ground. Normally we'd be much, much faster than that. But because we're flying into the wind, it's slowing us down quite substantially. So that means the winds have picked up at this hour. From earlier at sunset, the wind started to calm down quite a bit. Here's a stretch of active fire that was, I believe this is burning near some homes as well. Yeah. Couple of fire crews protecting those homes with fire on both sides of it. Look at that. A house, a couple of homes there, it looks like. It was surrounded by fire. The fire truck right in the driveway there, protecting those structures from that fire. The fire making a run in this area. This, I believe, is near the area of Linden Street. And that right now is a pretty active fire through this stretch of, I believe this is going to be east Ventura, city of Ventura. As we pass by that, we're going to continue. And remember, all this area burned last night and early this morning. All this darkness you see heading towards Santa Paula. What's that? Yeah, yeah. Right. Hey, Jack from Gill, this is the, I think this is what Eliana was looking at. This is the eastern flank of the Ventura fire. Now we're getting closer to the, actually almost over the Santa Paula area right now. And this is the fire burning to the east of Highway 150. Now I was actually over this fire early this morning, and this has been raging all day long. This is a very, very difficult area, very rough terrain up the hill from Santa Paula. And then the line of fire a little bit lower towards the 126. Look at that flame length right there, just burning, raging, out of control in this heavy brush that is above the 126. Uh-oh. Oh, interesting. Hey, Jack from Gill. Moore Park. I can't get rid of her. Yeah. Hey, Jack from Gill on the microwave. Do you copy? Simon Desk, KMBC 2 chopper. See that flame there at 12? Yeah. 12 o'clock in the hills in the dark, straight ahead. Yeah. Now it's a new one. There's one to your right too, right? Yeah. Yeah, I see that. I'm trying to tell Jack about it. Okay, I know what that is at 12 o'clock. That's a gas burn, but this I want to look at real quick. That might also be, let's see, what is it? Yeah, that's also the burn. So that's natural gas that's burning off. Simon Desk, Jack from Gill on the microwave. Do you see anything out like at Simi Valley, Moore Park, like 2 o'clock? Simon Desk, KMBC 2 chopper. Simon Desk, KMBC 2 chopper on the 161. How do you copy? Eliana from Gil on the 161, do you copy me? Maybe not. And Eliana from Gil on the 450, how do you copy? Eliana, are you hearing me on the 161? Okay, thank you. Jack Noise from Gil Lavis on the microwave, how do you copy? I don't think he hears me. NOC from KMBC2 Chopper. Hey Mark, are you still have our picture, right? Are we still good? Do you hear my audio? Okay. Mic check, mic check. Mic check from Gil Lavis. Hey Mark, can you do me a favor and let Jack know I'm trying to reach him either on the microwave or the 161? Hey Jack from Gil on the microwave, how do you copy? I think he might have muted me. I know, what are we at now? What time is it? We probably should. Yeah, we probably should go back. Well, now we are looking at the Santa. Hey Jack, I was trying to reach you. We're hearing reports of possible fire in the Moore Park, Simi Valley area, Moore Park Country Club. I don't know if you want Eliana to check that out while she's up. Moore Park Country Club, reports of fire near that area. And Mark from number 2, was that for number 2? Our microwave went away? Shouldn't have. And Jack from Gil, if you think we're clear, we probably should go and land for fuel now. Okay, copy that. Do you know if we're still streaming? Copy. Well, it's time for us to go and refuel to get ready for our newscast at the 11 p.m. hour. We're looking at the hotspot burning above the Santa Paula area. This has been a very stubborn fire all day long, all night long, and it continues to burn.